What is the value of integer x? So we need to have the unique value of x to answer this question. Let's look at the first statement. The first statement says that 2 raised to the power x is less than 20 and 3 raised to the power x is greater than 20. So let's quickly write down a few powers of 2. 2 raised to the power 1 is 2, 2 squared is equal to 4, 2 cube is equal to 8, 2 to the power 4 is equal to 16, 2 to the power 5 is equal to 32. So we quickly understand that for this condition to be true, the value of x must be definitely less than 5. Right? It can go maximum 4 according to this relationship. Let's also write several powers of 3. 3 to the power 1 is 3, 3 to the power 2 is 9, 3 to the power 3 is equal to 27. That means according to this particular part, because 3 to the power x has to be greater than 20, so the value of x must be greater than or equal to 3. Alright, so now we see that the common part is that the first part says that x is less than 5 and the second part says x is greater than or equal to 3. So the possible values of x, which are the integers, could be either 3 or 4. And for that reason, we say that the first statement alone is not sufficient because there are two possibilities of x that we have arrived at. So option A and option D can be eliminated. Now let's look at the second statement. The second statement once again has to be looked at from the same perspective, and except that x has been replaced by x plus 1 here. So we say once again the same thing, that looking at these two parts, x plus 1 definitely is less than or equal to 4 because it cannot exceed 4, it is definitely less than 5. And looking at these two parts, we understand that the value of x plus 1 must be greater than or equal to 3. Now, which means the first part says that x is less than or equal to 3 and the second part says that x is greater than or equal to 2. Let's combine the two things. We are saying that x is greater than or equal to 2 and less than or equal to 3. Now when we look at that, we understand that x could be either 2 or 3 because for both the cases the conditions are satisfied, right? So once again we say that the second statement alone is not sufficient to answer the question because we again have arrived at two different possibilities of x. Now comes the situation of combining the two statements, and now combination of the statements is quite easy for us to see. We see that the first statement says x has to be either 3 or 4, second says x is either 2 or 3. So x can only be 3 because that's the only value that satisfies both the conditions. So even after combining the two statements, now we have a unique value of x sufficient. So the answer to the question becomes option C. I hope you enjoyed the explanation. Thank you so much.